Hey guys, I'm Brian.
And I'm Terry.
Welcome back to another episode in our Forest Farm series here on Survival Dispatch. Today we're going to be taking you through one of the biggest things we've done out here, and that is chip debris.
We did a lot of chipping out here.
And we kept thinking, oh, we're going to be done, we're going to be done. No, we never run out of chipping. It just keeps coming.
It keeps coming, it keeps coming, it keeps coming. And we chip, you know, the majority of the trees, anything that will go through our buddy's chipper, we do a lot of chipping ourselves. This video's chipping with a rented
chipper. Rented a 6-inch chipper, but everything else we've been chipping, it'll eat 12-inch trees, and we chip 12-inch trees.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people are saying, man, you're wasting firewood. It's ridiculous. There's a couple of reasons we're not processing it for firewood. Number one, you have to process that wood. You have to cut it up in short pieces. When we chip, we can cut big long ones and get through it quicker.
Yeah.
In addition, to make firewood, you've got to process that wood, cut it up, stack it, split it, stack
store
it, dry
somewhere.
it, store it, sell it, deal with all that. We're not going to be burning it. By the time we get in here, it's probably going to be rotted the way things have been going with all the rain we've had. Everything we've stacked up has rotted. We stacked some for firewood for campfires.
We've had 2 years of rain, and everything has turned to mush.
It was garbage.
Yeah.
So really that would have been a wasted effort. But what we bought a forest for partly was we wanted to have a raw organic forest, basically, because this has been nothing but forest land since
for the last 300 years. This has been forest that we know of.
So
it's virgin soil, and we want to make that as healthy and rich as possible.
Right, we're going to chip them trees up and all that brush and whatnot and use it for organic matter in our gardens, and we want to do everything organically. And there's going to be a whole lot to it, so we can't get all into it, but we will show you over here what it looks like.
Yeah, this is what we're getting from all these chips.
Yeah. Okay guys, first off, if you can chip, obviously it's better to cut trees. I guess in the wintertime there's less sap in them and leaves and stuff gone, so it's a lot lighter. But if you're wanting to process for wood chips, you're better off having the leaves and everything in it, because that's going to become more organic matter in your wood chip pile. As you can see, this is just wood chips, and it's a few months old, I guess, Brian, couple months?
Yeah, around 5 months old.
Yeah. So you get down in here though, and you can see it's already starting to break down. And we've had some of these wood chip piles, after a few months, we'll start finding worms up in it already, and they're making their home, and it stays wet too, if you notice, just a few inches under. This is part of the magic of using wood chips for your garden. Wood is like a sponge. It holds moisture, and you can see how wet that is. We have not had rain
3 weeks
at all in 3 weeks, other than a couple drizzles. And it hadn't been recent. It's been like over a week ago.
And it's been 90 degrees lately.
Yeah, and this stuff is wet, and it's only a couple inches under the top. So there's part of the beauty of using wood chips. Obviously, nothing's going to really want to grow in this because it's all wood chips, but let me show you what a couple of years do. All right, guys, this was once a wood chip pile, just like what you saw a minute ago. We did relocate this. It has still had wood chips on top somewhat. They had broken down some, leaves had covered them, whatnot, but there was still some wood chips up there. But literally a couple inches under, this is what you had. Good, rich, organic matter. And I mean, plants are absolutely going to love this. If you have a lot of pine, it's going to tend to be more acid. That's great for blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, any kind of berries. Keep your hardwoods and stuff, if you want to separate them, more for the rest of the garden that wouldn't necessarily want as much acid soil. So anyway, this is the way to go, at least what we want to do. And this is why we process the wood rather than making firewood. We've got piles of this stuff, and when we get our garden set up, this is going to top the soil everywhere, and then we're going to come back and cover all that with more wood chips. And there'll be a whole lot more videos in the future showing you that, but good stuff.
All right, guys, hope you enjoy this video. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing where the wood chips came from. I mean, it's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of pride that goes into this. We're working our butts off and we're carving this out ourselves.
Oh yeah. Our biggest thing that we hate to see is the sun going down at the end of the day, and we're like, man, if we just had another hour or two,
absolutely,
we could get this job done. But that allows us to come back the next morning and do it again.
That's exactly right. We are loving every minute of it, and it's 90 degrees out today, but we're still loving it. It's awesome out here. And that's about it for today, I guess. If you guys like what you see, give us a big thumbs up for a like. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified when new videos come out. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Have a good one, guys.
See you next time.